Thank you for your attendance tonight at this wonderful event, Avenue to Awareness. Tonight we'll go on a journey with a group of amazing young men and women who will not only share some personal experiences with mental health, but also some important messages around how we can take time to improve our own mental well-being.
So without further ado, I'd like to present our first speaker for the night, Werner, sharing his speech titled Obvious Yet Overlooked with an Insight into Self-Care.
I would have thought these things would be difficult to handle while you're shaking. Anyway, good evening everyone. I hope we're all well. My name is Werner Bierman, and I think it's important to know a little bit about me before I start to waffle on like I normally do. I am a massive musical theatre nerd. I'm in the upcoming production of The Wizard of Oz next year. You should come and watch it. And I am now in grade 11 in the new system, the ATAR system, which is probably the worst thing since unsliced bread. Now, before I start talking about anything, who in this room knows what self-care is? All right, keep your hand up if you know what it is. You can keep them up just a little bit longer if you practice it regularly. So a lot of hands go down, and that's what I'm here to talk about. Self-care, it's pretty obvious, right? You just take care of yourself. And it's, like I said, obvious yet overlooked. You can take care of yourself in many different ways. Obviously, the natural ones are eating healthy, getting regular exercise. They're really difficult, clearly. I can basically tell you about every single time I could have used self-care. School, before an exam, you're always freaking out, you're worried, maybe you won't do well. And then you have those rare occurrences where you think you'll do well and then you just turn out to fail. But try not to focus on those. With musicals, you've got those moments in the wings where you're waiting to get on stage and you're shaking, like I am now. And it gets better with the more experience you have, but overall, you still need to make sure you take care of yourself. And finally, life in general. Life, it's probably... Oh my god, no, obviously it's one of the biggest things you'll ever have to go through. But yes, you should be taking care of yourself as much as you can. Now, there's a massive importance to self-care. Just taking some time out of your very busy day just to relax a little bit. Who would have thought relaxing would be so relaxing? Just that moment of tranquil, just meditating on your bed, sleeping. I've lost so much of that. It's also healthy, not only for your body, if you're eating well and, keeping up with a regular exercise routine. It's also good for your soul, if you like to meditate, but most importantly, your mind. Your mind is the most powerful thing you have, and you need to keep that thing well. Obviously, with some cases, it doesn't happen instantly, unless you're talking about a warm bath. Clearly, going back, eating well, staying healthy, it's very difficult. You need to stick to it, you need to stay on it, you need to make sure that you can follow it through until the results really start to show, and then you find that further motivation. Other examples, like my own, includes just lighting a candle, letting that scent really get to you, and just relaxing, reading a book. So overall, what I would like to really get through is that self-care, obviously, while it's something that everyone should know about, it's not, unfortunately. It's very important to practice, even if it is just for 10, 20 minutes a day. It has massive impacts on your life, whether it be in the short term or the long term. Now, before I leave, I would like to obviously wish well to the rest of my counselors. If it's anything for them like it is for me, they'll be nervous. And if it's at any point too emotionally moving, I've got Plum Call on speed dial. Yes, I hope you have a great evening.